It's finally here! Woohoo! Welcome back, Raider Nation and my champions. This is Eric. And yes, we are live on a Thursday. It's not even evening, it's afternoon. But of course, you know why. It is the NFL draft. The Carolina Panthers are just about ready to go on the clock. Starts at 5 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern. How are you guys doing? I see a few of you already out here. Yes, it is finally here. Woohoo! Holy smokes, guys. So we're going to have a little fun with it. I told you I had some surprises for you. Our White says, now we see how it really plays out. We're going to see it. What's up to you, Dominique? Off some rollouts here as well. How you guys doing? See a few more of you filing in as we go on. I've got it. I've got it in the background. I'll keep it low. I can't show it, of course, due to CR, copy and write. They'll take me and give me handcuffs. Officer Rollout will come out and arrest me or something. I don't know, but I will have it in the background. I'm probably from my feed maybe delayed about 30 seconds, but I want to do something with you guys. I had a little fun. I told you I had a little surprises here. So if you look back here, I got the spreadsheet behind me right here. Wrong way, wrong way. All right, you guys want to participate? We can kind of guess. We can predict who's going to go. Like I said, we're going to be live until the Raiders pick. It's supposed to be in 7th. They might move up. They might move back. I'll stay on until we actually pick in the first round. I'm going to spice it up a little bit. We can have a little fun with this, have a little bit of recognition. If you guys want to play, that's fine. Put a 1 in the chat if you want to do that as well. We're going to be doing some predictions. So if you want to predict, you tell me what your prediction is. I'll put this in here. I got RC. I'm already in here, already in first place. So I'm going to put Bryce Young here. That's my prediction to go first overall. It's not a big stretch, of course. If you get it right, you get 100 points. If you get it wrong, you don't get anything. If you get the right position but the wrong player, I'll give you 50 points. And if you predict a trade in a spot, I'll give you, and it happens, I'll give you 150 points. So if you're down with this, we can do this. Again, we'll be doing this until the Raiders pick. We'll get off. It's gonna be a while though. I know we're picking 7th, but it's probably gonna be about 2 hours. How long these picks go? They usually milk the entire 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure Carolina knows who they're gonna pick, but every season, if you watch this, they go right down to the end. They announce it and all that good stuff. So, Officer Rollout says the bar is open. The bar is open. So I'm predicting Bryce Young first pick. What do you guys say? What do you guys say? What say you? If you want to join up, I'll get your name right over here. We can do this as well. Give me what you got. Let me see. Of course, I'll be putting it up on the Twidget here, like I did right there. So yeah, it's finally here, guys. It is finally here. I'm not sure if, like I said, my feed's probably about 30 to 45 seconds delayed. I've got it on a little stream going on here on the side. You might hear it in the background. I don't want to rock the apple cart too much. I can't show the video. Absolutely not. It can probably get away with a little bit of audio. There's a commercial right now. Goodell has not come up yet and gotten booed and actually started the draft officially yet. So gives us plenty of time to get those predictions in. If you want to put your predictions right now in the chat, I'll put you on the spreadsheet behind me. I got to point the wrong way. I should point this way because my screen is actually over here, so that helps. Let's see. You guys doing tonight? You guys excited for the draft? What's going on? I did put a poll, a live poll also out here. Oh, they put the poll complete. I didn't complete the poll. I'm gonna put the poll back up, guys. I had a poll. Let me put that up. We still got plenty of time. This is a little bit off the beaten trail. I usually don't go on this time of day. If you look behind me, there's a little bit of sunlight coming behind me, so my green screen's a little wonky. I normally don't do this unless we're doing halftime reports during the games. So I'm gonna put this back up though. I'm going to put this back up, so give me a second. I'm going to put this back up. My live poll, I don't know why it closed. We got the gremlins going on again. What are the Raiders going to do with that 7th pick? What are they going to do? What are we going to do here? Last call. Last call. I'm going to put that on here. I'm going to restart it. So I'll give you 4 choices, of course. Pick a quarterback. Go pick defense. I put move back, so we're moving down, or move up. Hang on, I'll let you guys have that in 1 second. I don't know why that came off. It should have stayed there until I took it off during the live stream. So got it back up here, so it's coming up right now. There you go. So if you want to vote in there, go for it. Let's see. Hang on. What's up, Mr. Wombat? Mr. Wombat, I haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? There you go. Officer Rollat says, the hell with number 1. What about 7? Yeah, exactly. What about... a lot of people are saying Houston's not going to pick a quarterback number 2. I don't buy that. I really don't. But this is why we have it. We have the spreadsheet back here. If you want to join up, driving home from work, says Hart White. Driving home from work, good. Safe BPA, best player available, immediate impact in the first, please. We're gonna see what happens. I mean, this is the fun of the whole thing. I mean, like I said, the mock drafts are fun. This is fun. Good, man. Thanks. You doing well? Doing well. I'm excited. I'm excited. They're at a commercial. Now, again, my feed, this is through NFL Network. It's probably delayed a little bit. So if you're watching this on TV, if you're not driving home from work like Art, and you're watching this at home, you're gonna be a little ahead of me, I think. So if you want to get your predictions in, now's the time. Now's the time. So you want to predict who's going to be picked first overall? Go for it. And we're going to have a little contest. I'll mention the winner in my next live stream. I'll come up with something, maybe a little shout out for you guys. So, Mr. Wombat says currently at work, had a few minutes to catch up the live stream. Appreciate it. Appreciate you doing that as well. Thank you very much. I know it's early. They do it early because 8 o'clock Eastern time rather, so they do 5 o'clock Pacific. I know I'm on the West Coast, so. Goodell's. Oh, let's hear the boos. Everybody's booing his ass. He deserves it. Just for what he did to John Gruden, he deserves all the boos he can get. Oh, you douchebag. Super Bowl winning city. Where's Hefe at? I know Hefe's gonna come. I know Hefe's gotta come. So anyway, Goodell is at the podium doing his thing right now, his bullshit. So basically waiting to start the draft. He has not officially put Carolina on the clock. I believe they get 15 minutes, and like I said, they usually milk the whole 15 minutes unless there's gonna be some kind of trade. Then about halfway through, they'll have a trade announcement, and then they reset the clock. So, oh God, Kansas City. Some actress, I don't know who that is. Heidi Gardner, I have no idea who that is. So I'm too old to know this stupidity. I'm not even gonna listen to this nonsense. Oh. Some inbred Chiefs fan. I shouldn't say that. It's mean. Let's see. Where is Hefe at? That's what I want to know. Let's see. Mr. Wombat says, I think it would be cool with Witherspoon or another edge rusher. I don't know if any of the quarterbacks worth the 7th pick. What about Christian Gonzalez? What do you think about him? He might be available at 7 as well. There's a lot of people who are mock. I'm gonna put this up here. My face is in the way. There we go. A lot of people have us mocked there. So how about bribe the commish? C34 fireball. No, we're not. I'm not drinking. Oh God! Patrick Mahomes is bringing the trophy up. That's pathetic. Too bad it's a 2-hand touch league. We can't touch you, crybaby. Now, we're not doing any fireballs tonight. I'm sure there's another channel live right now. If you want to see somebody getting drunk, have at it. So, like I said, we're going to be going on until the 7th pick. Again, if you want to get on this right now, I'm picking Bryce Young first. If you get it right, it's 100 points. If you get it wrong, but it's the same position, so if they go, say they go with Stroud, you get 50 points. If you predict they're going to trade and they actually do, that's 150 points. So we'll keep doing this until the Raiders pick, and then we'll have a winner. Thought there'd be something a little exciting to do while we wait, because there's a lot of time in between these picks, especially in the first round. Once you get to the next days, pick is real quick. Is Gonzalez a safety or corner? If Gonzalez is just as highly graded, I would not have an issue. He's a corner from University of Oregon, and he's a big kid, a lot like Witherspoon. Some say he's more athletic. I think Witherspoon's graded a little bit higher overall. It's probably like a 1A, 1B if you look at the rankings. So if we end up with him, I would not mind that one bit, because our cornerback room is thin. It's ridiculously thin, and we did not get any. We didn't re-sign Rocky Sin. We don't really have anything. So, all right, they're on the clock. Carolina's on the clock now. Our White says C.J. Stroud. Let's put him on the board. Our White thinks Stroud's going to go first overall. Okay, all right. This is what who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Be honest. I don't even want the volume up right now because I still got idiot Mahomes up there. Okay. All right, now we got the talking heads at the bench. You know, the usual Rich Eisen, and this is the NFL one. So, they're sitting around waiting. I mean, I talked about this in a few live streams before. I think it is Bryce Young now from what Josh McCown, their QB coach, was only friended him when Bryce Young canceled the rest of his visits after Carolina, and the Panthers tried to downplay that. To me, there's enough smoke there. I was originally thinking Stroud would go first about a month ago, and I changed my mind. I think it's going to be Bryce Young. I'm going to say cornerback Witherspoon. I don't know if Gonzalez will make it to 7. He might not, because Detroit's picking right before us at 6, and they got rid of Jeff Okudah. They traded him, so they could very well be in the cornerback market. So I think one of those two will be available for us if we stand pat at 7 rather. So yeah, let's see. I'll be surprised if Carter or the top DE makes it to number 7. Oh yeah. I don't know. It's usual like the other drafts that we have, NFL drafts over the years. Usually the first couple picks are pretty well known, and then it goes crazy. Now in this case, some people are saying Houston at 2. I think they're going to draft a quarterback. I think they're going to draft Stroud after Young gets drafted. But I think the pivot point here is pick number 3 right here. Arizona Cardinals. Of course, they don't need a quarterback with Kyler Murray. There might be a quarterback needy team, just like the Colts. The Colts could move up one spot, and if they're in love with Levis or Anthony Richardson, go grab them there. Or another team. We talked about this. I still think Atlanta's in need for a quarterback, guys, and nobody's really talking about it. Desmond Ridder. Are they going to really go with this guy? Maybe. I wouldn't. If I can get Anthony Richardson and he falls to me at 8, where Atlanta's picking right now, why not? Why not go after him? I mean, Atlanta's not very good right now. That whole division's not very good, to be honest. My pick entry is Witherspoon. So you think? Oh, no. I'm asking for the first overall pick. I'm going by each pick. So you're thinking Witherspoon for the Raiders pick. I'll put that down for you if you want that. But give me your first overall pick. Carolina is on the clock now. Mine, it's about 6 minutes left. I'll get you on there. Let's see. I'll get you. See, there we go. I'll get you. I'll get the Witherspoon on you. You might want to change that, though, if he's not available. We'll see. I'll let it run over. Who cares? I can fix it. I can fix it later. So, I think Seattle takes DET or DE. Yeah, Seattle's in the catbird seat right now. They really are, especially if there's a quarterback around. If all four quarterbacks go in the first four picks, say Arizona trades out, the Russell Wilson trade is the gift that keeps on giving for this team. It's ridiculous. I can't believe Denver gave up so much for a guy who was great. He was MVP, but come on, he's past his prime now. He's not worth all that. I think the Jets trade that happened just today or yesterday with Aaron Rodgers was made more sense as far as the compensation, but Atlanta low-key had a really nice offseason, which just to see how they draft. Yeah, they have needed some work on the defensive side of the ball. I still think they need a quarterback. When was the last time they had a quarterback there? You can't even say Mariota. Mariota went, where'd he go? He went to back up. I can't think right now. Mine is Young. All right. Wombat says Young. Anybody else? Anybody else? We're getting to the nitty-gritty now. We're going to be off the clock. Rollout says Bryce Young as well. We'll get you on there. All right. Anybody else? Anybody else want to? I think Carolina takes Bryce Young. I get your rules now. Okay. Yeah, because you can't see right now. So right now behind me, I have a spreadsheet with the basically the draft board right now. If you were to look kind of like old school, the way they used to do it with the names and everything, you could see it there. Israel, I see you in here. How you doing? I don't know if I can get your whole name in there. I'll get you, Israel. You're going with Bryce Young as well. Art Young, if you want to change your pick right now, we're getting to the nitty gritty. I'll let you change. It's not millionaire, but hey, you might be right and we might all be wrong. You get the leg up on all of us. So let's see. On mine, it's 3:40 left on the clock, but remember they could have already turned it in, so that's unofficial, but still I think it's down to 10 minutes now, so thank goodness. It's a little bit going there, so. Hefe, you're in here. Hefe, do you want to get in our group right here, predicting the picks up to the Raiders pick? Predict who's going to go first overall, you get points. If you predict trades and it happens, you get more points. If you predict the wrong position, I'll give you half points. If you want to get in on it right now. Welcome to KC. Ugh. I already saw Mahomes up there. I don't need to see that anymore. Atlanta, Arthur Smith will not be able to resist Bijan. Really? So you think Bijan Robinson's going to go 8th overall? I've heard some people say that. Man, the pick's in. The pick's in. Carolina pick is in. Of course, I cannot show the video. Of course, that's a no-no. It's a no-no here in YouTube land. I have it on the down low. If you can listen behind me a little bit, coming through, I think I can kind of get away with that, but I can't show that. I will turn it up when Mr. Idiot Goodell gets up there to actually announce it. I'm sure you guys might be about 30-45 seconds ahead if you're watching it right now, so you might know before I am. Hefe, do you want it? You're not good at picking players. It's just for fun. It's just for fun, Hefe. Why not? Why not make a pick here? First of all, who do you think Carolina's going to pick here? You see our board here. Everybody's going with Bryce Young except for Art White. Contrarian, of course, going with CJ Stroud first overall. I thought that in the beginning, a few weeks ago when I did my predictions. I think it was about a month ago. Now with all the, like I said, with all the smoke around what's going on with Carolina and Bryce Young that we've been hearing, I changed my mind. I think it's going to go Young Stroud, and then I think there's, well, I'm not going to give away after that. Okay, I'm in Young. Up, here comes the big idiot. Hang on. Bryce Young. Bryce Young was not really a shock. I'll get you up there, Hefe. But I admire the contrarianism, Art. So everybody got that right, but you did get the positional, so I'll give you 50 for that. So well done with that. Everybody got some points on that one. Well done. All right, now we're at number 2. What do you think is going to happen here? Are they going to trade out? Are they going to draft C.J. Strut? Are they going to draft Jalen Carter? Are they going to draft Will Anderson? A lot of people are going out of their mind on the second pick. Are they going to trade out? You let me know right now. I want your predictions here. Houston Texans are on the clock. Stroud's putting on the oversized. He can't get his hair. He can't get the Panthers hat over his hair. It's kind of funny. Oh, here he comes. They're letting him in. All right, he gets to hug the big idiot gazelle right now. Let's see. He's walking down. Again, I can't show this here. Copyright, of course. I've got the. I'll turn this down a little bit. They're just talking about it, so. Let's see. Wombat says Texans are taking C.J. Stroud, no trade. And you know what? I'm agreeing with you. That's what I said. So I got to put my pick on here too. I'm with you on that one, Wombat. Stroud. I got Stroud as well. What say you? Roll out. Israel, Hefe, Art. You can bounce back. You can pick Stroud again. I know it was the wrong pick, but you got the right position, so I give you half credit. You can pick Stroud again here if you want, since he's still on the board technically. So. All right, they're going over Bryce Young. Bryce Young's a great quarterback. The only knock on him was his size. So, but I mean, I think this made sense. They definitely were going to go quarterback. I was talking about this with the when the Bears had this pick, when they earned the first pick because they sucked so bad. I was thinking they're going to trade down. I'm looking at Carolina as definitely a contender to move up, and they did. I mean. They had Sam Darnold retread. They had Baker Mayfield retread. No good. They needed somebody. They needed some young blood there, and I think it's good. I think it's a good solid pick for Carolina. They have been rebuilding that line. They did franchise and re-sign Moton a couple years back. Then they got a left tackle named. Out of my mind right now, but they are building that offensive line, so that's good for him and good for the franchise. And they're in a weak division, like I said. NFC South is trash. Brady's gone, so I mean Derek Carr's there. I mean that's like I said, it's a great landing spot for Derek Carr. The Saints, good defense. He doesn't have to do anything crazy. He can win games. He's been up and down. I've liked him at certain times. Other times I couldn't stand him. Kind of a love-hate thing with him, but you know I wish him well. He's a great guy off the field. Nobody can doubt that, and I think they're definitely the top contenders in that division. So Israel, ooh, Jalen Carter, ooh. You know what? If this is right, you might win the whole thing. You might win the whole thing right here. Rollout says Stroud. Hefe says Stroud. I think you're only trading the number one if you take quarterback. Carolina trying to make moves. I can respect that. Yeah. And it was needed. Honestly, it was needed. Art, where are you at, man? I didn't see your vote. Give me your vote, Art. You're the only one I not see on here. Where are we at? Art. Hook me up. You still driving? I hope you're still not driving. If you're still driving, don't text. Let's see. All right, they're talking to Bryce Young now. Of course. They don't have the clock up for Houston yet. I know they're on the clock, obviously. Let's see. So it's 10 minutes per pick now, so that's good. Uh, I don't know about Carter at 2. That would be kind of crazy. They do need defensive line help. They've needed it for years. Not to say they don't have the need, but I think Carter screwed himself with that off the field stuff. I don't think he's gonna fall out of the first round. Probably. I don't think the Raiders are gonna pick him. Maybe Seattle at 5 will be his earliest. I'm thinking anywhere from 5 to maybe 10 or 11. That's probably where he's gonna fall. So, our White got Stroud. If at first you don't succeed, you try again. I like that. So, I think it's going to be Stroud too. Now, the next one's going to be a little difficult. The stakes are going to be raised a little bit. The pick is in. The pick is in for the Texans. Pick is in. Again, I'm about 45 seconds delayed. If you're watching this on TV, you might already have it. How you guys doing? If you're enjoying this, again, like, share, subscribe, do all that great stuff. Helps the algorithm, helps the channel. I appreciate it. Let's see. All right, so the Rich Eisen said, yeah, the pick is in. It has not been announced to the world, but when they do that, everybody in the league already knows. So they're thinking Arizona's might start trade talks with somebody. Here we go. Comes idiot. CJ Stroud. All right, there we go. Well, Israel, I like the enthusiasm. Was not correct, but that's okay. That's okay. All right, everybody else gets 100. Let's update these scores. Okay, so we got a 4-way tie for first place here between myself, Wombat, Officer Rollout, and Hefe. Art White's in second, 150. Israel right behind. I mean, I'm going to do this till the Raiders pick. Again, it's probably going to be here for about 2 hours the way it is. Hefe says Cardinals trade. I think the Cardinals are going to trade too. I didn't want to mention it, but I'm going to put that up there. I think they're definitely going to trade out of there. Why in the blue hell would they stay there when somebody's gonna? They can. I can't say the word. They can fleece. That's a good word. I can't say the other word. They can fleece somebody who wants a quarterback, either Levis or Anthony Richardson. Of course, they don't need one. I think Kyler Murray's. He is hurt, but he will come back. And it didn't look like they were going to abandon him, go away from him. Now, that said, they drafted quarterback 2 years in a row. Remember that? What's his name? Rosen, and then Kyler Murray back-to-back said, to you, Rosen. So I don't think that's going to happen this time. Let's see. Stroud and Pierce, AFC South better watch out. That's a nice duo on paper, at least. Yeah, Damian Pierce is a guy I wanted last year. If you were listening to me last year on the mocks, I really wanted him. I didn't think we were going to re-sign Josh Jacobs. I thought we might even trade him during the draft. They might have shopped him around, but we wanted him. I think he would have been an heir apparent. I think we kind of swung and missed on that one. Down they go. Down they go. All right, get your predictions in now. I don't see it. I only see Hefe's in here. Get your predictions in now. Cardinals take Carter. Wombat says Cardinal. Now that's a possibility if they don't want to trade. I don't see the reasoning behind it though. Because they can get trade capital. I would not do that. I would move down and take my chances. There's still going to be some great defensive players there, especially if you even move down one spot with the Colts. The Colts might get skittish. They want a quarterback. I mean, they've been playing this roulette. Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz, a bunch of trash veterans. They're going to want to start fresh. They're going to want a quarterback. And maybe you could scare them into moving one spot like the Trubisky with the Chicago Bears in San Francisco. They just moved one spot, and I think they got an extra first round for it. So I do think they're going to trade down. That's my opinion. I got it on there. I want to see your opinions. Officer Rollout, Art White, Israel. I want to see what you got. See what you got. think the Colts go quarterback. They are at 4 right now. They could move up to 3. We're looking at 3. Got your Carter pick right there. It's possible. It's definitely possible. I want to see. Down they go. Okay. Officer Roulette says trade. He said down they go. Let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? Art White in Israel. Hook me up. Wilson. Tyree Wilson. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Whoa. How's that foot doing? I don't know about that. He might fall down in this draft. I think he'll go in the first round, but I don't know. I don't know about that one. That one's kind of a Cold Skull AR-15 at 5. That's they're at 4. That's who I had in my prediction video. Them getting Richardson at 4. Well, actually, I had him Levis. I had Atlanta moving up here to 3 and getting Richardson. I'm not sure. I think there's still some trade talk. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, 4. Still no official word. I still need Art White. If you can hook me up with your prediction, with your predictions. I do not see it. I want to make sure wow. Crazy. Anderson. Will Anderson. Will Anderson. Consensus top defender. Says Art White. That's a possibility too. I still think that if they could get, it looks, maybe they're milking it all the way down. Maybe if they can get the Colts to trade with them one spot, they can still get their guy. Because you know the Colts are going to get a quarterback. So why not do that? I mean, there's some wheeling and dealing going on right now, guys. This is the craziness. This is where it is. On mine, it's a minute and a half left. Everybody's predictions are in. We will see what happens. Still no word of a trade yet. Let's see. If they don't trade, it could very well be Will Anderson. Art White could be right back in this because the rest of us who said trade are, it's going to be a no-go. But is Houston moving back? Oh, Houston's trying to move up. Houston just picked at 2. They have the 12th pick. Oh, it looks like they made the move. Now maybe Arizona moved back to 12 and got another first next year from them. There is a trade. Houston's on the clock. Houston's on the clock. You know what? Houston is on the clock. It was a trade. It was a trade. Boom. You know what? If they pick your guy here, I'm not going to move this, but Houston's back. They have 2 and 3 now. This is crazy. There is no official word of the trade details. I'm assuming the 12th one was involved and probably first next year. So this was the pivot point. I guess the Colts did not want or did not give enough. The Colts are still in the catbird seat though because Houston just picked a quarterback, so you know they're going to go defense. Probably Will Anderson. Wow. Maybe even Jalen Carter here. We'll see. I think I'll give you guys half credit for that. If you guys get it, Wombat, Art, or Izzy, I will give you half credit for that. There was a trade. It wasn't Arizona, but there was a trade up. So aren't the Cards opening to trade Hopkins? Yeah, but he's older now. He's older. He's been injured. He's past 30. He doesn't have the same trade value as he did before. Wow, trade. Good prediction. Good prediction. That means the Colts go quarter. Absolutely. They were going to go quarterback anyway. A lot of people are saying, well, we'll see. We'll see. Let's go to 4. I don't want to show up my cards. RC, roll that. Hefe, nice call. I'll give you, I'm thinking it's either Carter or Anderson here. They don't need Bajan. They got Damian Pierce, like you guys said earlier. I think it's going to be Carter Anderson. I'm thinking Will Anderson here to Houston now that they've traded. This is crazy, them trading up. I'd like to see the trade details of that. We will get that at some point. They're going to show it. Maybe the NFL Network doesn't have all the details yet. They're probably the pick is in. And here comes Mr. Idiot to determine. Hang on. I'll shut up and let the idiot talk here. Too expensive. Will Anderson Jr., the consensus best. A lot of people have him consensus best player, let alone the best defender. So I'm going to give you half credit for that, Art. And then, well done, well done. Let's check the scores. Let's check the scores. Where are we at? All right, three-way tie for first. All right, I got some half credit right back in it. You guys are all still in this, so we are at pick 4. The Colts. Give me your predictions for the Colts right now. Give me those predictions. Start flowing them in. Let's get those going. I'm assuming they moved over here. I'm assuming they got that 12th pick, and probably more, so I will move it over here. I did this as far as 12. I was thinking if the Raiders are going to move back, I'm thinking that's probably as far back as they'll move. Who knows? Who knows, guys? Let's get back to this. Whoop. This is some craziness already. So let's get back to this pick 4. Give me your predictions. Ooh. Well, they need a quarterback. Then I need names, not just quarterback. Great call, Art. Great call. Wombat has Richardson here, AR-15. Okay. What do you guys got? Colts. Hefe says Colts go quarterback. Well, who? You got to give me a name. Even if you don't get the right quarterback, you're going to get half credit. I think it's 99% quarterback here. I mean, you never know 100%. Richardson at 4. Israel says Richardson. It's a little off. Don't worry about that. Come on, give me your picks. Give me your picks. I'm going to go Richardson. I was thinking Levis, but Richardson's still there. I think I'm going to go Richardson as well. Here are 15 Go Gators for rollout. We might have a unanimous decision. Hefe, where you at? Hefe's going Levis. Hefe's going Levis. You know what? If they go, I was thinking Levis when I did my predictions, but I was thinking somebody come up at 3 and get AR-15. So it's hard for me to think that they're going to pass on Richardson for that. So, all right, Art White, I need your prediction. You got one left. We got one left here. Everybody's going Richardson except for Hefe. He's going Will Levis. Quarterback is the way to go. Even if you get it wrong, you're going to get half credit on this. And then we go to Seattle, pick 5. Pick 5, which would be, again, another interesting pick. That one could go a number of ways. We'll talk about that at pick 5 because there are 2 quarterbacks left. They could go after a quarterback. I know they re-signed Geno, but these contracts, it's kind of like Jimmy G. We have a 3-year deal with him, but basically 2 years. The last year is very little dead cap space. We can get rid of him, and probably he'll be hurt anyway. And I'd have to look at the Geno Smith contract. It's probably something similar. So you could get a rookie quarterback, have him wait a year, and then take over. Okay. I have to look. I think they got. I just missed the details of the trade. Sorry about that. The Arizona trade. Okay, the pick is in for the Colts. I know Houston got a 4th round pick as well as that one, so I'm assuming the 12th and probably another 1st. I would not move that far back if I'm Arizona unless there's a 1st rounder involved or something. Again, I have to look at that. If you saw it, let me know. But yeah, the Indianapolis Colts have made their selection. The pick is in, and we are just waiting for the big idiot to come on down and make the announcement. Let's see. Art White, what you got? What you got? What you got? What you got? Let me know. Let me know what you got as far as a prediction. You're still in this. You're right there. You picked the right quarterback. You're right back in this. No problem. So there was no trade here at 4. Of course, Colts have selected. We are still waiting. The Seahawks are officially on the clock. Goodell needs to get his dumb ass out here and make the selection here, make the announcement. It says Seahawks 8 minutes left. So where is Roger Goodell with this pick here? Do you fall asleep back there? I hate to say it, Richardson, damn it. Richardson, damn it, it is for Art White. I hate to say it too. I mean, like our last mock draft, I would have loved for him to fall to 7. That would have been a hell of a decision. I didn't think Will Anderson would fall to 7. That was ridiculous, to be honest with you. Especially with Seattle there at 5. How do you pass on a guy like that? All right, here we go. Here comes Mr. Idiot.
With the 4th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Indianapolis Colts select
Anthony Richardson, AR-15. AR-15 it is. So, all right. You get half credit for Levis, same position. All right, let's update this. Scores are about the same. Hefe dropped back a little bit. There's a 2-horse race now. 2-horse race for first. Again, we're only going to do that. We're going to do this till the Raiders pick at 7. I don't think they're going to move up now. Definitely not. If they pick Will Levis, I'm going to throw up in my mouth, to be honest with you. It would be a friggin' joke. Absolute joke. To me, there's 3 defenders that they could possibly pick. Carter, Witherspoon, or Gonzalez. And they're 3 picks away. So don't pick Levis. Don't pick the next Carson Wentz. Please don't. Please don't. Please don't. That would be like a Gruden Mayock pick. I got to say it. So let's get on. Pick 5. Pick 5, guys. Pick 5. Seattle Seahawks are on the board. What do you say you? Are they going to pick Levis now? Heir apparent to Geno Smith. Are they going to go defense? Jalen Carter is there. Witherspoon is there. Are they going to trade? Are they going to make a trade back? Oh, let's hear what you got to say, guys. Let's hear what you got to say. Good selection for Wombat says good selection for the Colts. Lots of risk reward by some. I think it's good. I mean, especially like I said with the Raiders, we're not this close. We need some kind of stud at the quarterback position. Like I said, this is a 2-hand touch quarterback league, just like Patrick Mahomes. Can't touch him; he cries like a little baby. And Hefe, there you are. Gonzalez to Seattle. Ooh, you're pissing me off now, Hefe. I don't like that. I don't even like putting that in the air. I don't like putting that in the air. Wombat says Carter. Israel says Carter. Oh, I gotta spell his name. Put some respect on that name. All right. You and my crew. You and my crew. Who you got? Who you got? Who you got roll out? Who you got? No Witherspoon to Seattle. Are you saying no, it's going to be Witherspoon? You're confusing me there, Hefe. You said Gonzalez. Are you saying no? You want Witherspoon now? Hey, what's up, MB5? Get in there at Champion. Get a quarterback later rounds. Trade up for a guy next year. We could. I'm not sure if we can get any capital unless somebody wants Will Levis. 3 quarterbacks off the board in the first 4 picks. So it would be nice to do that. If you want to have a prediction, get in on our predictions right here. I've got it. So I'm gonna pick Jalen Carter here. I think this is probably the earliest he was gonna go. I said that. I'm gonna go with that. Solid DT. Seahawks are on the clock. 4 minutes to go. If you have a prediction, put it down. I got Officer Rollout. Where you at? Art White. M85. Do you want to put one in there? Go for it. Let's hear you. I changed my pick. Okay. You changed your pick. change your pick to Witherspoon. Totally possible. Totally possible. It would not surprise me with Witherspoon. I think it's either going to be Carter or Witherspoon. That's what I think. Yeah, take quarterback later. I've read the next class is supposed to be so much better than this one. Yeah, Caleb Williams. Everybody loves him already at USC. Carter, if coach can save him. And like I said before, Jalen Carter, I do not want Jalen Carter in Las Vegas. There's too much temptation with this guy. We already went through that with Henry Ruggs. It's just the nature of the beast. It's hard to get in trouble when it rains every day. Everybody stays in Seattle. That makes sense. Call me Hand. What's up, Hand? Trade back if Carter's it. I'm not. Oh, you're going for a trade here, Hand. I'm gonna Hand M85. You going with a trade? Okay, I like it. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Anybody else? Richardson's gone. Art, who do you got for Seattle here? Who you got? Same with Spoon or Gonzo. Oh, is that what that is? Oh, gotcha. You know what? My thing doesn't show it. We got 2 minutes left. Seattle is on the clock, according to mine. Let's... Dominique, welcome back, man. Welcome back. I don't want to say that word. Might get in trouble. I don't know if we're screwed. I don't know. It was kind of probably going to happen. Let's see what we do at 7. That's the ultimate, guys. That's the ultimate. So, Art, who do you want? Dominique, you want to get in on this? We've been predicting these picks so far. If you want to look at how we've been so far, whoop, that's where we've been so far. We predict either the pick or trade. If you predict a player, you get 100 points if you get it right. If it's the same position, you get 50 points, you get half credit. If you get a trade, you predict a trade, it's 150 points. Those are a lot harder to predict, so. Dominique! I don't think we're screwed yet. Art White, where you at? Where you at? I need a pick for Seattle. Who's Seattle going to pick? They're down to a minute. I wonder if they are trying to trade out of there. The pick is in. It just came in. Maybe they were taking calls. Maybe they were. Art White goes with Jalen Carter as well. If I can spell his name. The second time I can't spell Carter. Break. So Art White with Carter. Okay, let me move it over. So just to show you, those are our scores. Move this over. I still got Witherspoon for you, Wombat. You can change it if Witherspoon goes, obviously, but you wanted Witherspoon at 7, so I still got you there. I got a few more. I went all the way to 12. I think that's as far back as the Raiders would probably go back in a trade. Hopefully, because we need help. We need some talent here. If we land 2 first, I'm going to throw up from excitement. I don't know how we're going to land 2 first here. We did in our mock draft, but the quarterbacks were available. So I think we're going to stamp out at 7 unless I don't know. Maybe the only other way I could see it is if maybe a team like Pittsburgh wants to move up and get some defensive help. And we're just totally throwing away this season. And we can get a first rounder. We can get their first later on in this draft and get the first next year. That might be an option. Let's see. Going to the draft tomorrow and Saturday. Awesome. Awesome. Dom, I thought I was the bad boy here. You still are the bad boy. Roll out. Trade back, then up. I don't know. The pick's in for Seattle. Most of us got Jalen Carter. Let me get this out of the way. 1 Witherspoon and 1 trade. Very ambitious. Will Levis is going to be sitting in that green room. They're showing him. He's going to be sitting there a while. Custom made bottle. Barbecue sauce, okay. I think they made one for each team. Maybe. All right, here we go. Here comes Goodell. Boo.
With the fifth pick
Asshole.
in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select Devin Witherspoon.
Witherspoon Hefe! Oh, you got it. You got it, sir. Wow. Friggin' Hefe takes the lead. Look at this crap. Look at this crap. Woo. He's pretty good. It's a good pick. It's a good pick for Seattle. Oh man. No, Wombat says no. I guess I can take this off of here for you, Wombat. There we go. Yikes. All right, 2 picks away, guys. 2 picks away. Holy crap. Woo. Friggin' Hefe takes, I mean, did you guys win enough, Hefe? I mean, it's been Super Bowl. You guys won enough of this? Bill Carroll loves his big cornerback, so yeah. Gonzo's big too, so. I need a barbecue sauce bottle. Alright. Spoon is gone. Detroit's on the clock. This kind of puts the Raiders at a precarious position because I said precarious, and this is why. Ow! Oh, my cat's on me. Shh. Get down, baby. This is why. You're absolutely right, Wombat. I guess Raiders taking Carter. No way Gonzalez makes it past Detroit. Dang it. I'm worried now. I'm seriously worried. Maybe, you know what? Maybe the trade back is an option now. Hand 85. I'm just going to call you Hand 85. I'll just take this off. MB 85. M85. Could be a possibility. I don't want Jalen Carter. I don't want Jalen Carter in Vegas. I don't. So who you got here? Who you got here? Jalen, not the same as Ruggs, provides support and mentorship at highest level. Still Vegas. It's the worst place for a party to be. I'm just saying. Hefe, they made custom sauces for tonight's draft. Israel says Gonzalez. They're saying Will Levis could be in for a long wait. Well, no shit. No shit, Sherlock. Wow. I didn't know that. Show the cat. The cat is back in her hiding spot. Levis to Detroit. Fingers crossed. I give that a 5% chance. Honestly, I give that a 5% chance. Let's do this. There we go. All right, commercial break. We're still waiting on Detroit. Get those predictions in. Six pick. Get those in. Gonzalez to Detroit. And Carter to Lions. Oh, I hope. I'm hoping, but they got rid of Jeff Okuda. Stop it. Gonzalez. Officer Rollout says Gonzalez. All right, White, I need your prediction. You're the only one. So we got Detroit at 6. We got 2 defensive players off the board. Anderson, Witherspoon, AR-15, Strut, and of course Bryce Young, first overall. Oh, we have a trade. Arizona has traded to the 6th spot. Woo. If you guys want to, I'm changing my pick. Well, shit. I'm changing my pick to Carter now. You can change it now. We'll get half credit. Nobody picked the trade. If you get it right, you get half credit. Arizona Cardinals are on the friggin' clock at 6 now. Arizona is wheeling and dealing. Let's move this over. Get those picks in. Get those picks in while I'm goofing with. I'm assuming that the Kitties got the 12th pick. I'm hoping they don't get Gonzalez. I'm thinking Jalen Carter makes more sense. So do you want to stick? You want to stick with your picks as is? Leave them as is. If you want to change them, change them. Wombat's changing it to Carter. I'm changing it to Carter. I already changed mine to Carter. Arizona is on the clock. Arizona is on the clock. They made a deal with the Detroit Kitties. Move up to 6. Maybe they were afraid the Raiders were going to get Carter. Maybe they were afraid the Raiders would trade down with somebody who wanted Carter. Maybe like a Pittsburgh Steelers team. Philly, that's too far down. Well, no. Philly's got the 10th pick. That would have been doable for the Raiders. Or, yeah, they have the 10th pick. JSN! Oh, rollout. Rollout is going wide out. Ooh. Why, Arizona? Why? Case Arizona grabs a left tackle. Well, which one? You got to say. You got to tell me what. You got to tell me what. You got to tell me what. Art White, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Art White, I need a prediction here. Arizona is on the clock. Traded up with Detroit. Traded down from 3, back up to 6. They're clapping like a bunch of chimpanzees dancing around. Excited. Maybe they wanted Jalen Carter after all. They rolled the dice. They moved down. I hope they got into the first round pick from Houston next year. I got to look at that because they went all the way to 12. They got to move to 6. They're wheeling and dealing. Not a bad suggestion. It's not a bad suggestion. I'm talking about Paris Johnson, maybe? Carter then trade up for one of the linebackers. Change to Carter also. Hefe, what you got? Here we go.
With the 6th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select
Paris Johnson. You know what? I'm gonna give Hefe half credit. He did not. I'm gonna give him half credit. He didn't get the name. All right, Raiders are on the clock. Raiders are on the clock. For now. Jalen Carter's there, guys. We could very well trade down at this point. If somebody wants Jalen Carter, I could see it. What do you guys say? Are we gonna draft Jalen Carter? Are we gonna draft Gonzalez? Are we gonna move down? Are we gonna draft Will Levis? I hope to God not. Good call, Hefe. Got to protect Kyler. I like it. I think it's a great selection. I think it's a great pick. I think that's probably what they wanted all along, but they knew they could get more out of that 6th pick, or out of that 3rd pick. They can move down and grab him again. I don't think the Raiders would have grabbed him at left tackle. We already have Colton, so let's see. Israel says no trade. Gonzalez, I say Gonzalez, dang it. Hefe says Gonzalez. I'm going to say Gonzalez. No trade. Prepare to be disappointed, Raider fans.
In the run game, you see flashes of
Carter at 7, says Izzy.
and drive you and remove you from the line. He finishes in space. Another great example here. The more he takes him, that's like some blindside stuff with Michael Orr back. Time for that young man to go home. Yes. And then
Masterclass chess move from Arizona, says Wombat. Let me turn this shit down. Masterclass chess move. Though I bet nobody thought they'd take him. It makes sense, but not a 3. I think they did exactly what they needed to do. It's really kind of indicative, though. Maybe Detroit wanted Witherspoon, and since he was off the board, they were trade partners now. I know they need corners. Maybe they'll grab Joey Porter later on. I'm assuming they got the 12th pick. Rollout says Gonzalez. Okay, Art White. M85, you still there? You still here? Woo. Get those likes up. Get those likes up if you haven't gotten those likes up. Who was the 6th pick? The 6th pick was Paris Johnson Jr., a left tackle from Ohio State. Arizona came back up. Traded from 3 down to 12. Came back up to 6 with Detroit and got a left tackle to protect Kyler Murray's little brittle body. Raiders have not made a pick yet. Raiders have not made the pick yet. So anyway, we're still waiting. Raiders are on the clock. Raiders are finally on the clock. 7. Been on about an hour. It's been going pretty quick. A little quicker than I thought. I think we would be here about an hour and a half. But we don't know yet. We don't know yet. I'm thinking Christian Gonzalez, Oregon. I'll die if they pick a... Wright wouldn't be a bad pick, but not at 7. That would be a Gruden pick. Or reaching from hell. Gonzalez kind of... I don't want Jalen Carter. I already said that. Gonzalez for us. Art White says Gonzalez. Flip an imaginary table if they take Carter. Like I said, he's not like he's a bad player, but man. 2 minutes, 43 seconds left. What's this new regime going to do with this first round pick? They haven't picked in the first round. The pick is in. The pick is in. I say, the pick is in. MB85, who do you got? Who you got? Who you got for the Raiders? I didn't see one here. Oh, did you say Carter? Yeah, you said Carter, then trade up for one of the linebackers. Okay, I got you. Everybody's here. Everybody's here. So we got Carter or Gonzalez here. Will Levis is from the New England area. Well, they can draft another shitty quarterback. That's good for them. I love it. Screw the Patriots. Didn't he show up out of shape? We dealt with that, Jamarcus. No thanks. Yeah, he did at his pro day. He showed up out of shape at his pro day. Didn't do the combine. Went to his pro day out of shape. Come on, new regime. I think there's only one pick here. If you're not going to trade back, they're probably waiting field calls. If anybody wanted Carter, if you're not trading back here. To me, there's one pick here. Last in the league in takeaways, the guy said. Well, no shit. I said that already. Yeah. We need some defensive help. No kidding. Can't stop the pass. Can't rush the quarterback other than Max Crosby. Don't get hardly any sacks unless it's Max Crosby. Don't get any turnovers. Come on. They really gonna drive. They're really gonna draft. Don't say that. Please don't say that. You know, if this was Gruden and Mayock, I'd have to put the meme guy, the Clee Farrell meme guy up. Uh, please no. Please no. I'd rather have Jalen Carter than Levis at this point. Sorry on 6 pick getting home. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Oh, God. If they pick Will Levis, I'm going to throw up in my mouth. Unbelievable. You know, if they were going to do that, why not trade with their buddies, the Patriots? Move back. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
With the 7th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Las Vegas Raiders select Tyree Wilson, defensive end, Texas Tech.
Tyree Wilson. Matt Pohl says Jay Carter. It was Tyree Wilson. Mr. Wilson. How's that foot, Tyree? What are we doing here?
Having Tyree Wilson added to that defensive line in Las Vegas.
So they basically admitted the Chandler Jones pickup was shit with this draft pick at 7. Not moving back and getting a Van Ness and getting more draft capital. No. Going at 7 and not filling a need at corner. Who's going to play corner for this team? Are you kidding me? Yeah, exactly. Jesus, MIA and Crosby needs help. There's plenty of edge rushers deeper in the draft. I don't like this pick. I don't like this pick. I mean, it could have been worse. They could have picked Will Levis, I guess. Yeah, Tyree Wilson just picked up, almost broke Goodell in half. That would have been great. I called it. What a disappointment. Bust. Gruden lives. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God. Every fucking year we got to go through this. Why? Yeah, he's compared to Chandler Jones. Wow, are we going to get 4 sacks out of him this year too? Chiefs might get a free player. Chiefs are probably going to get Darnell Wright. They can go get Jones from Ohio State. There's going to be so many good players for the Chiefs to get. It's not even going to be funny. Didn't know D class was this deep. I would rather move back to go get Lucas Van Ness then if they could have, but I don't like this. Oh man, I don't know. It's not a terrible pick, but fuck. Oh. If they wanted an edge rusher, why didn't they make a play for 3? Trade up and go get 3 and go get Anderson then. I don't know. Guys. I don't know. Shit.
Every day, more dog people and parents are deciding it's time for a fresh approach to pet food. They're quitting the kibble and kicking the cans and feeding their dogs dog food that's actually,
Well.
developed with vets made from real meat veggies, portioned for your dog, and delivered right to your door.
I guess the foot's okay. I don't know.
Pet food.
It is, well, it's not, it's, I mean, they have tiers, but as far as edge rushing class, but I didn't get this one. He better be gangbusters, you know. I'm gonna have to give this regime some shit. I mean, maybe we should have traded those picks like we did last year. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see who we grab second round.
You always get the whole
I mean, this.
not part of it,
I don't know.
but the whole
I don't know. Kind of feels like a reach, like we're reaching for defensive end again. This feels like Cleve Farrell again. I don't know. I'm not gonna say that bad, but jeez. Mahomes sidestepping and joking a tackle as we speak. This is 2 seasons now. So 2 seasons. This is what this regime says to me. Chandler Jones was a bust pick, was a bust pickup, giving him all that money. We got 1 more year of his shit, and then we can dump him off for little cap space. We don't give a shit about the defensive tackle position at all. And we don't give a shit about the cornerback position at all. That's what this regime's telling me right now. They don't care. They don't care. You can grab a 4th or 5th round pick to fill the need that doesn't fill the need. What are you doing? Hopefully his foot is healed. Hopefully. I think it's a little bit of a reach at 7. Hope he makes an incredible immediate impact. Isn't some project. But that's the point, though. That's like, to pick him at 7, you're drafting him at his ceiling. That's what you're doing right now. Mahomes is like, who wants to win a ring? I don't know. Juking attack. Yeah. I guess John Jenkins is sufficient at DT. I don't know. I don't know. I know we grabbed Neil Farrell last year. It's still a question though. What are we doing? We did. We picked up. We have like 85 or 90 players on the active roster right now, and none of them are. You know, none of the pickups are really spectacular. What, Epps maybe? I mean, Jimmy G made sense because Carr's gone, and you got a bridge guy. Makes sense. He's not the answer, of course, but it makes sense for the time. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. All right, you guys want to go on? You guys want to go on and with the picks, or we could just stop right here. It looks like Hefe has won with 550. I said we'd do it till the Raiders pick. I'm still kind of in shock, to be honest with you. I was not expecting Tyree Wilson here. I did expect us to pick up an edge rusher, but not in the first round, not with the 7th overall pick. I know we got rid of Cleve Farrell. I don't know. This is... Yeah, he better be healthy. He better be healthy. You know, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Hefe says Robinson. Oh, maybe Robinson. So I wonder where Carter's gonna go. Maybe Chicago at 9. I'd go Bijan here too, probably. Kind of makes sense. All right, Goodell's up. Goodell's up. It's a start. It's on defensive side of the ball. We'll see. We'll see.
With the 8th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Bijan Robinson.
Bijan.
Falcons did it. The Atlanta Falcons had a highly talented, high-character individual.
Bijan. I would have liked Robinson. Can't lie. There's no way he would have lasted to 31. Now move back into the first and take offensive tackle or linebacker. Very well possible. Very well possible we could move back up. Um, who would you want to take as far as candidates? I'm thinking like DeJuan Jones would be good. Get him groomed for right tackle, linebacker. I don't know. I think we get a good linebacker if we stand pat if we want a linebacker. Let's see. I'm cool with watching a few more picks. Let's watch a few more picks. Told ya, Bijan. Yeah, there was some talk about it, but I don't know. He better be gangbusters to be picked at 8. Okay, better be Adrian Peterson then. The way I see it, better be Adrian Peterson. Yep, some of y'all called it Atlanta's definitely a run first team. Plus, he won't cost much since no one wants to pay running backs, and they'll have him for 5 years if they want him, the 5th-year option. So, I mean, from a first-round standpoint, it makes sense. I don't know if it makes sense from an 8th overall pick standpoint. That's what I'm saying. Okay, hang on. My feed drooped. There we go. There we go.
This guy is very explosive, but he's a real loose, fluid runner. It's a unique combination he has. A short area quickness, stop, start, no problem. He can stop on a dime. You want to make people
There are some decent running backs, and I covered those in some live streams that could be targeted later on. I wouldn't mind grabbing one. I don't know if we're sold with Zamir White. Is Josh Jacobs gonna sign an extension? I don't know. I mean, we had to franchise tag him to keep him. So let's see. Some of y'all called it. Chicago grabbing. I think so. I think Jalen Carter's gonna go to the Bears too. Couldn't take Carter with character issues. No, not in Vegas. No way. No way. I mean, Wilson makes better sense than Carter. Chicago might grab an offensive tackle. They did that with Tevin Jenkins and didn't work out, so they moved him to guard. They get in free agency. I forgot his name. Could look him up. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Tevin Jenkins. Yeah, but he's playing Braxton Jones. He's playing more tackle though. Leatherwood. Leatherwood. Then they bring him back for a second meeting. Yeah. I'm wondering. We'll see. We'll see with Tyree. We'll see. There is a trade. There is a trade. You're a little bit ahead of me. The Eagles have moved up. The Eagles have moved up. Maybe Gonzalez here at 9. So Philly moved up one spot? Oh boy. Zip. 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 Wonder what they got for that. Maybe a 4th, a 3rd? I don't know. Jalen Carter, Philly. They lost Hargrave, so maybe Jalen Carter here for Philly. They're comparing Bijan to LaDainian Tomlinson. Ooh. Oh, I don't know about that, but it'll probably be the first pick in fantasy draft, so. Watch Carter be with his buddy. Could happen. Yep. I think you called that one. I think you called that one. Matthew, I think you called that one. I think it is Jalen Carter here.
All we know is had the Super Bowl ended differently, the reception they'd be receiving right here on the clock with their pick would be slightly different. But who
Stay on a little bit longer. I want to see if the Raiders move up anywhere in the next few picks. I don't know. I don't think they will, though, guys. All right, here we go.
Chicago Bears have traded the 9th pick to the Philadelphia Eagles. With the 9th pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Philadelphia Eagles select Jalen Carter, defensive
Makes
tackle,
sense.
Georgia.
so last year
That made some sense. Hopefully he behaves himself. Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter together again. Love, love, loves. They're gonna have huge. They got two huge monsters at DT now. Wow, look at that. Two huge monsters.
This is the most talented football player in this draft class. And I think if you pulled all 32 teams and just said, what do you see on the field, who has the most
They got the biggest DTs in the league. Maybe. Damn. Rich get richer. Rich get richer. I mean, they were just in the Super Bowl last year, and here we go. They had 2 picks, 10 and 30. I don't know if they gave up both to move up one spot. They probably didn't. I'm guessing they swapped with Chicago and maybe gave up a third or something. I don't know. They haven't given up the. They haven't given the details. That line is gnarly now. Yeah, it is. And look, they went to the Super Bowl. And look at the other team that was in the Super Bowl last year. How is that defensive line? Thank you. Thank you, Josh McDaniels. I appreciate it. Thank you. Asshole. Run us into the ground. Run us into the ground. Darnell Wright for offensive tackle. Yeah, that would be a solid pick. Him or DeJuan Jones, I'd love for that right. Pop him in that right tackle spot. I hope that we tried to trade down and we couldn't. I kind of feel it's like I kind of feel the same way about Klee. I'm not saying he's as bad. Tyree Wilson is as bad as Klee, but I just think we could have done more over there. I'm gonna go watch Tyree Wilson tape. Hope he's good for us. I mean, he's a good edge rusher. Like I said, he had that foot injury. Didn't participate. I don't think he participated in the pro day either. So I don't know. Like I said, it almost feels like we drafted for his ceiling. We drafted for the guy's ceiling, and gotta hope he hits. Then we gotta hope he hits. I don't know. Are we gonna draft a defensive tackle at some point? That's not the third day. I'm not counting Neil Farrell Jr. No. All right. I don't like his bend. We will see. They were saying he's very long and has bend. The guys who were talking about him, they showed highlights when we drafted him. I'll look at him, but again, it's like, I don't know. What are we doing? It's like we're playing checkers. These other teams, like, look at Arizona. Shit. They were at 3. They moved down. They wanted Paris Johnson. They needed some offensive line help. They moved back up, get what they need. It makes sense. Oh. So he went ninth. So yeah, kind of makes sense for Jalen Carter to go around 9. Let's see. We'll watch a couple more picks. I'm just in the off chance that maybe the Raiders will trade in back up. I would have rather had Lucas Van Ness. I saw what I saw there. Uh, Prototypical 4-3 edge DE guy.
He is the newest member of the Philadelphia Eagles. What are your emotions?
Oh no, it's everywhere right now. I'm just happy that the Eagles trust me right now, and I'm ready to work and put in the work and win the Super Bowl with them guys.
It has been a difficult
And Jalen Carter's talking.
so many around you. What have you taken away and learned these past few months?
I don't know. I don't know. You know, all I know is I got my family that's gonna have my back all the time, and I always got God, and that I'm gonna keep pushing through and I'm gonna make it.
What type of not only player but person are the Eagles getting?
They're getting a good coachable person, a good team person. And I don't know. They just getting the best person at the job.
It looks like he's high.
Congratulations.
I gotta say it. I gotta say it. He kind of looks like he's high. Eyes were a little glassy. I don't know. Maybe he's excited. You know, he just got drafted. Oh. Bears are on the clock. They basically swap picks. They didn't give details. The pick is in for the Bears. Kalisha Cansey, maybe? Could it be Cansey here at 10? Could the Bears have had the first overall pick? Fleeced Carolina, went to 9, made this trade, and still get the guy they targeted after all. Could that happen with Chicago Bears here? Here we go.
The Chicago Bears select Darnell Wright.
Darnell Wright. Wow, 10th overall. I saw him going up the boards, but wow, 10th? Woo. Solid. Solid.
Offensive lineman off the board. Does that surprise you?
A little bit, yeah. No, this is a very talented player, CD. This is your Tennessee Vol. We just saw Jalen Carter go. He saw a little bit of Jalen Carter held up well, but it was what he did against
Darnell Wright. It's another guy we're targeting for the silver and black.
different player last year than what we saw this year. He's on the right side this year. Again,
So now they can keep. They have Tevin Jenkins on the right side and him. Justin Fields, baby! Justin Fields! Woo! Offensive line, yes. Anyway, guys, you guys want to watch a few more picks, and just when the off chance that the Raiders might move back into the first round, I don't know. Gonzo to Detroit. Tennessee's on the clock at 11 here. They could. I mean, they had the shot. They had the chance, and they moved back at 6. Let me see. Arizona came up, got their left tackle. They could end up with Gonzo at 12. Imagine that. Imagine that. I'm with you. I'm watching a few more. I don't know. I'm just kind of numb. Gonzo to Detroit. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, damn it. I figured he'd go in the first round, but 10th overall. Wow. Wow. Does that mean DeJuan Jones is going to go in like the next 5, 10, 15 picks? Maybe. Maybe. There might be a run on offensive tackles here, guys. So, let's look at it. Arizona made 2 trades, got the left tackle they needed. Chicago moved from top spot down to 9, back to 10. Excuse me. Still got a solid right tackle. Like I said, it feels like we're always playing checkers here. Feels like we're always playing checkers. I got nothing better to do. It's Thursday night. I got nothing better to do. I'll stay on for a few more picks. I went out to 12. I thought if we moved back, we'd only go as far as 12. Watch a couple more picks. I don't know. I don't know what we're going to talk about next week. Maybe we'll probably talk about the rest of the draft picks, of course. Probably not going to go live unless you guys really want me to for the other ones. Plus, they go by so fast. It'd probably be better to have a full live stream next week and just talk about the players we got. Give individual grades, and probably I'll give an overall draft grade for the personnel group, how I think they did. I will be looking a little bit more at Tyree Wilson. I want to hear how he's doing medically speaking as well, because that's a big deal. Remember, it's not like we moved back to 15 or 20 and got this guy. We used the 7th overall pick. So he better be, like I said, we're drafting at the ceiling. He better be good to go. He better be good to go. Or this is another bullshit pick from this organization.
And it all starts with ordering promotional products.
So what do you guys think? What are our chances of drafting a quarterback in this draft? What do you guys think? 25%, 50%, 100% chance? What do you guys think? Do you think we're going to draft one in the second round, third round, third day? Talked about some players. Clayton Tune I talked about. Art White's talked about Aiden O'Connell, another big player that we could go after later on in this draft. Tennessee, the pick is in for Tennessee at 11. I don't know. We'll see. He needs to be good this year, not Cleve Farrell again. Again, I'm not gonna say it's Cleve Farrell, but I'm getting those vibes again. Like we reached, and it's not even the same regime. What the hell are we doing? Is Tommy Boy making these picks with his bowl haircut? What's going on here? 75% we take a quarterback. Not until after the third. I'm gonna go 100% that we're gonna take a quarterback probably day 3, so rounds 4 through 7. So I agree with you on that. I'm gonna go 100%. I'm gonna go out on a limb. It's like, who do we have? Chase Garbers. Let's see. Stidham's gone. Let's see. I would like Hendon Hooker. Probably have to grab him with our second round pick if we want him. Maybe we move up so we get the 5th round or that 5th year option if we do that. I don't know. He's not bad. The more I see him, okay. Take a shot at him. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to do. Where do you guys think Will Levis is going to even get picked in the first round here? We do have the Patriots. I think Mac Jones is trash. I said that during when we played them in our game review. I think I said in the preview also. That could be an option. That would be very interesting. I would do it honestly. I wouldn't hate on it. I would not hate on it. All right, Tennessee. The pick is in. Probably another offensive lineman. Stronsky maybe. Here we come. I think the idiot's coming to the podium. Last year they picked Traylon Burks. I know some of you were high on Traylon Burks. Been hurt. Didn't do much last year. Tampa. Tampa maybe. Levis to Tampa watch. Here he comes. Here comes the idiot. Here we go. Who did the Texans pick? Offensive lineman, probably.
The Tennessee Titans select Peter Skoronski.
Skoronski. Ding, ding. That makes sense.
We think about the most offensive line thing ever was probably Joe Thomas being on a boat fishing during the draft until Peter Skoronski got drafted tonight while sitting in a pizzeria in Chicago.
It's not a bad pick. 11th overall.
Stepped on the field right away and started at Northwestern. The pass pro, he can really bend. He's strong. He's firm in pass protection. Does not have long arms, but knows how to use it and play around that. Look at his ability to redirect.
I mean, even if we were to trade down and get a guy like this and move him to guard, I wouldn't have hated that. There would have been some sense made on that one. So, all right, it looks like the Lions are back on the clock. They moved down to 12. Let's see, Gonzo, here we come. They're gonna get Gonzo at 12 and get draft capital. Another team that knows what the hell they're doing in the draft. Woo! Oh, what's going on with my stream? I might have to leave early. The stream's acting funky. Am I still here? My stream was starting to act weird. Matt Pole says, I'm happy we didn't go Strauss at 7. And the answer was like, we need a right tackle. Not 7. Not 7. If we would have traded down into the teens or whatever and grabbed him and moved him to guard, I'd have been fine with that. And got maybe an early second, another second, something like that. Get a linebacker. Will Levis still sitting there in the green room. Still sitting there in the green room. I don't know what he's doing. Not very happy. The pick is in. Is Detroit going to get Will Levis at 12? I think Gonzalez makes sense here. They traded Akuda. Off injured anyway. They spent early first round capital on that guy. I think Gonzalez is a pick, or maybe Joey Porter, Penn State guy, relatively local, not Detroit. Let's hear it. Jahmyr Gibbs. What? The feed on this is going wonky. My feed's okay. My feed on the NFL Network's getting wonky. This one doesn't make any sense to me, guys. I don't know. What say you, Jahmyr Gibbs? Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the depth chart for the Detroit Lions, shall we? Oh, there's DeAndre Swift, a first round pick. Oh, there's David Montgomery. That they paid money to in free agency. In what universe did that pick make any sense? Not to me. Not at 12. And you go down here. No Okuda. No Okuda's gone. They kind of pulled the Raiders there. I didn't get that one at all. I mean, it would have been better suited to go get Will Levis then. To be honest, you put first round capital in Swift. You have David Montgomery, free agent. I don't know how much they spent on these guys, but on Montgomery, it doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me at all. At all. So, 13 is the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers got this pick as part of the Aaron Rodgers deal. They swapped 13 and 16. Commercial. It's just a commercial. So they swapped 13 and 16 with the Jets. Jets had 13. And I think they get a second, could turn into a first. I think next year. So that would be very interesting. I think he has to play like 65% of the snaps or something like that. I didn't get too far into it. I figured Aaron Rodgers wasn't going to come to us. I'm glad he's not. We don't need that cap hit on that. I don't know what the Jets are thinking, to be honest with you. Let's see. Matthew says, "Wow, LOL." Again, I mean, the Raiders pick made some sense. This was like a hold my beer pick. You think you made a bad pick? Hold my beer. Here you go, Detroit. I didn't get that one. Why not get Khalija Kancey? Why not get Gonzalez here? I mean, why not go after another offensive lineman here? I mean, let's look at the depth chart. Look at the depth chart here. Ragnow solid. Glasgow was a punk. We saw him with Denver. Penei Sewell, they spent first round capital pick. Jonah Jackson. Could have went after that way. They got Aleem McNeil like in the third round last year, I believe. Could have went defense here still. I don't know. Corner's a big need. Gonzalez was there. I don't know. Green Bay's on the clock. I don't know. I don't know. I guess Detroit's gonna run every down. I don't know. Let's see. Green Bay. Of course, wide receiver. Might go after another wide receiver here. They did get Christian Watson last year. JSN might be a good pick here. Roll out. Could be a good pick here. Of course, they got rid of Devontae Adams last year, so let's see. Run 3-4. Maybe they were hoping Carter would slip to them. That would have been good. I think he could have played the nose. He's so damn big. Maybe Siaki Ika in the next round for them if they can get him. That would be interesting too. It'd be a good fit for Green Bay. Don't really need corners. They got Alexander. They got our retreads, Rasul and Keyshawn Nixon. So could be an offensive lineman here. Jordan Love. They kept Jones. Tight end? I think they'd freak out. I think the Packers fans would freak out if they picked a tight end here at 13. Thinking wide receiver. What do you guys say? Are you guys still alive? You guys still in shock from the Raiders? Oh, I'm probably end this live stream here. All right. So anyway, we'll hear what the Packers have to say. We'll close this one out. We've been on almost 2 hours, so well done to Hefe. Won it. Got the Witherspoon. Nailed the Witherspoon pick with Seattle. I thought they would go Jalen Carter, and that was the difference. So well done to you. Let's hear this. Comes Green Bay. Lucas Van Ness.
So, an Iowa kid is moving to Wisconsin. What do you think? Well, this is a physical, rugged
Lucas Van Ness, 15th to the Packers. Wonderful.
Hey, this guy didn't
Yeah.
why didn't he
Yeah, Wombat.
first round pick? Well, they always play the older, veteran leaders, so you know that going all those games.
Yeah, we just talked about that. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. I've been eating. Yeah, they still have Swift. They picked up David Montgomery in free agency from the Bears. Why the hell were they picking a running back? Made no sense. This is a good pick. I like this kid, Lucas Van Ness. We drafted him in one of our mocks. Wouldn't have minded to move down a little bit and end up with this guy. And had maybe an extra second. That would have been great. And they're showing the film of him playing hockey just like I did, the combine film where you got the penalty smashing a guy up against the boards. This is the kind of player we need. We don't get those players. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm probably gonna get something to eat myself. Thanks for coming out, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel any way possible that you can. Like, share, subscribe. I do have a Patreon if you want to get on that, just to support the channel, because YouTube is just basically suppressing this channel. I mean, at this point, I can't even get over 1,000 subs. It's an absolute ridiculousness. I'm going to be doing some extra stuff on there. I laid it out there if you want to go check that out. The link's in the description. But even just liking and subscribing and contributing here like you guys are coming here, it's been fun. Yeah, it has been fun. This is the first time I've done this live during the draft. I appreciate you guys for coming out here, supporting the channel like you do, a lot of the regulars. And as always, go Raiders.
Let me ask you something. With all the distractions that you have off the field, how are you able to keep focused on winning football games as you do and do throughout the year?
When you have great coaches, then after you have great coaches, you get great players. You have a great organization, and you tell them one thing: just win, baby.